50 Cent just dodged a $1 billion bullet, and the drama behind it is even crazier than you can imagine. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's what went down. 50 Cent has managed to avoid paying a whopping $1 billion to a former drug lord named Cory "Ghost" Holland. Holland claimed that 50 Cent used his life story as the foundation for the hit TV series Power. Now, if you know anything about 50 Cent, you know he's no stranger to controversy and legal battles. But this one, it's on another level. According to All Hip Hop, the drama started back in 2021 when Holland filed a lawsuit against 50 Cent, Power co-creator Courtney Kemp, Stars, and Lionsgate. Holland alleged that the series Power borrowed heavily from his life without his permission. He claimed that he had documented his story on a CD and sent it to Kemp's father, hoping to get some help to escape the drug game. But it didn't stop there. Holland also accused 50 Cent of harassment, saying that the rapper had sent his goons to intimidate him. In the third lawsuit, Holland charged Lionsgate and Stars with failing to protect him from these threats. This whole situation was getting crazier by the minute. However, Judge Annalisa Torres officially dismissed all three cases. This is a significant legal victory for 50 Cent, especially considering the stakes. And get this, y'all, it all happened just before 50 Cent's upcoming appearance at InvestFest in Atlanta, set to take place on August 24th to 25th. And speaking of InvestFest, this event is going to be huge. 50 Cent will be leading a stacked lineup that includes big names like Steve Stout, T.I., Wyclef, will.i.am, Zaytoven, Stephen A. Smith, Lauren London, and many more. In a statement to TMZ, Earn Your Leisure co-founder Troy Millings said the headliner choice was a no-brainer because 50 Cent represents the powerful blend of culture and business. Rashad Bilal, another co-founder, added that 50's insights and experiences will inspire and empower their audience to pursue their own paths to financial freedom. With his ventures in music, liquor, merchandising, and most recently film and TV, 50 Cent is definitely the guy for this annual gathering. And let's not forget about 50's latest business moves. He launched a 3-phase initiative for his newly launched G-Unit Film Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana. This involves him investing directly into the people in the community. In fact, he's already kicked off the first part of the process, which will see him revitalizing a number of properties in downtown Shreveport. But let's circle back to the allegations. It looks like you can't take the streets out of some people. 50 Cent was accused of pulling up on Cory "Ghost" Holland, the former drug dealer who sued him, alleging that the rapper based his Power series on his life. According to court documents obtained by All Hip Hop, Holland claimed that 50 Cent came to his place of residence not once, but twice in 2021. Holland wrote in the paperwork that 50 Cent showed up about half a mile from his home. He saw the same truck that pulled into his driveway at a 50 Cent event, realizing it was either 50 or his entourage who decided to pull up. 50 Cent's legal team called the lawsuit frivolous. They argued that because the last showing of Power aired in February 2020 and the lawsuit was filed in April 2021, Holland missed the 1-year statute of limitations under New York law. It's clear that 50 Cent's team was ready to fight this one in court. And because of that, it's a case closed, and we can all rest assured that this dude had nothing to do with the character Ghost. So there you have it. 50 Cent has successfully dodged a $1 billion lawsuit and come out on top in a major legal battle. This just adds another chapter to the ever interesting life of 50 Cent. A man who continues to make waves in music, business, and beyond. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Do you believe 50 Cent used Cory "Ghost" Holland's life story for power? Or do you think Holland's claims were baseless? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Personally, I think the whole situation is a testament to 50 Cent's resilience and business acumen. Despite the numerous challenges and controversies, he continues to rise above and make significant strides in various industries. It's great to see how he manages to balance his past with his present and future business decisions. Alright, now let's break down why Cory "Ghost" Holland had no chance to win this case against 50 Cent. First off, let's talk about the evidence, or rather, the lack thereof. Holland claimed that Power was based on his life story, but he couldn't provide any concrete proof. Sure, he said he sent a CD with his story to Courtney Kemp's father, but there's no record of this CD ever being received, let alone used as a blueprint for the show. Listen, the legal system requires solid evidence, not just accusations and hearsay. As a protection to yourself, you should definitely register your copyright with the United States government. I mean, sure, you have your natural copyright. However, it's very hard to prove things unless you register with the United States government. It's only like $55 or $85, I believe, to register a whole bunch of them. So it's worth the money if you truly think somebody gonna come and steal your stuff. But this guy did neither one of those. Next, we also gotta look at the timeline. The lawsuit was filed in April 2021, but Power had aired its last episode in February 2020. According to New York law, there's a 1-year statute of limitations for filing such claims. Holland missed that window by a couple of months, making his case legally weak from the get-go. The timing issue alone was enough for Judge Annalisa Torres to dismiss the case. Another critical point is the nature of the allegations. Holland claimed harassment, saying 50 Cent sent his goons to intimidate him. Again, without any solid evidence or witnesses to back up these claims, they remain unproved. In the court of law, it's not enough to say something happened. You have to prove it with credible evidence. 50 Cent's legal team was quick to point this out, calling the lawsuit frivolous. And then there's the creative aspect. Power is a work of fiction, and while it may draw inspiration from real life events and people, it doesn't mean it's a direct copy of anybody's life. Courtney Kemp and the writers created a complex narrative with unique characters and plots. Holland's claim that the entire series was based on his life is a stretch without any substantial proof. It's important to understand how difficult it is to win a case like this. The burden of proof lies heavily on the plaintiff, and in this case, Holland simply didn't have the necessary evidence to support his claims. Lastly, we gotta look at 50 Cent's resources. He has a top-notch legal team with extensive experience in handling lawsuits and disputes. They knew exactly how to dismantle Holland's case, pointing out the flaws and inconsistencies. So when you put all these factors together, the lack of evidence, the timing issue, the unproven allegations of harassment, the fictional nature of Power, and 50 Cent's robust legal defense, it becomes clear why Holland's case had no chance of succeeding. But then again, I could be wrong about all this. I'm no legal expert, but from what I can see, he had no chance to win this case. Cory Ghost Holland isn't the only well-known street dude 50 Cent has had beef with. 50's beef with Supreme McGriff is also well documented and spread from the streets to the rap game. It got so crazy at one point that it even messed up 50 Cent's relationship with Nas. So here's what happened, right? Apparently Nas has a lot of respect for Supreme. So much respect that he actually did a movie with him. This of course made 50 furious, and 50 even said he was about to get Nas at one point. However, 50 changed his mind after realizing this one thing. Click the video on the screen to find out what that was. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post. Peace.